interviews, in-depth weather, and more. It's Terry Henney and his Farm Show on 100.5 and 790 News Radio WSGW and online WSGW.com.
A partly sunny good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Good morning. I'm Terry Henney here at Radio Center, along with Jonathan Dent. And hey, let's share the wealth when it comes to this weather. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Beautiful couple of days here.
Oh, boy. You know, yesterday afternoon, last night, that was middle of June weather.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, that was Father's Day weekend. Ideal.
I was thinking, well, we got our 1 day of summer in for Michigan.
There we go.
There we go. Move on to fall. But
no, I'm taking a look at this, and normal high for Father's Day is right around 80 degrees, and the normal low is about 59, 60. Some of us didn't even drop down below 60 degrees overnight last night. It was just absolutely gorgeous. And temperatures right up in that 80-degree range, maybe just a little bit warmer down in Flint and Detroit. Some of those areas, 82, 83 degrees, just absolutely delightful weather with hardly a breeze anywhere. It was just beautiful. And what was really nice is the mosquitoes weren't out.
Not yet.
Not yet. All those little bugs, though, that make the front of the car look terrible were out there, and had to get the windshield washers going for all the bugs there. But just an absolutely beautiful spring day with plenty of trees in bloom. Life doesn't get much better than that.
No.
And the lilacs are smelling pretty nice right now, too.
I wouldn't know. I'm allergic. So.
Well, we're not allergic to sunshine yet anyway, or temperatures. What do we have right now?
Well, right now out at the airport, 75 degrees. Again, just a slight southwest wind, 3 miles per hour. Downtown Midlands at 77. Here at Radio Center, we're at 76. So we're making it up towards that 80-degree mark again. But
yeah, we should hit it.
You think so?
Without any problem.
Right.
Yeah. Even though we have, it's kind of a hazy sun out there right now. And I'm looking up north across the Mackinac Bridge area, the Straits. There are some just spotty sprinkles, nothing of any measurable consequence. I'm also seeing a little bit of rain shower activity just south in Genesee County, ranging down into Detroit. But again, some of that isn't even hitting the ground. So that's the way it's going to be shaping up for not only the remainder of the day today, maybe a spotty sprinkle tonight, but they've practically taken the chance of rain out of the weekend forecast. So not all that bad. Temperatures, though, are going to cool down just a little. We do have a cold front that is dropping down through the state. So eventually what we're going to be seeing is a little bit stronger winds, something we haven't been seeing lately. Later on this afternoon, we'll still have a southeast breeze, about 5 miles per hour. Tonight, it will become more northeasterly. That's because we do have a high pressure system, which is quite a bit north of Lake Superior, almost up to Hudson Bay. And that high is going to stick around for a few days, which is the primary reason why a low pressure system off to the west isn't really going to go much, if anywhere. It's going to hang in Nebraska for a couple of days, try to move into Iowa. It's going to kind of die out. The energy from it, that big high is sucking it up. But in the process, we are going to turn a little bit cooler. 80 degrees is our projected high. That's going to be it for the next few days. We're going to be looking at a low tonight of 56. Sun will set this evening at 8:51. Rise tomorrow morning at 6:14. Tomorrow, we're going to struggle to hit 70. I think we should make it, maybe 71, 72. A lot is going to depend on if we see any sun. I think the clouds are going to thin out a little bit. Not a lot, but maybe just enough to get that temperature above 70 degrees. Clearing skies as we go into the evening hours, but along with it is going to be a northeast breeze, about 10 to 15 miles per hour, and it's going to wind up gusty, 25 miles per hour later tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Gusty breeze, northeast, gusting up to 25 miles per hour, looking for a low of right around 50 tomorrow night. Then on Sunday, we're going to be looking at more in the way of clouds again. That high pressure system over Hudson Bay is pushing the low pressure system away from us. So Sunday's high will be 63, so a little bit cooler, but average is 67. So we're not off by that much. Low 60s, as we said, for a high on Sunday, a northeast breeze, 12, 13, 14 miles per hour. Clearing skies on Sunday night, partly cloudy skies around 40 for a low on Sunday night. Then on Monday will be mostly sunny skies, 75, 52 for a low. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they've taken the precipitation out of the forecast right now. I got a funny feeling they're right on too, because I'm looking at another frontal system that's going to try to work its way through on Tuesday. Middle 70s on Monday, middle 70s on Tuesday, but that's going to be early. Moving into the afternoon on Tuesday, another cold front's going to be dropping down. So we'll be in the middle 40s by Tuesday night. Few more clouds around, but I don't think we're going to see any moisture. Wednesday and Thursday, middle 60s on Wednesday, low 70s on Thursday, partly to mostly sunny skies both days. Temperatures, middle 40s, maybe 42. Lower elevations, some of our areas in southeast Michigan, where if you do get a late frost, you could get one. That might happen on Wednesday night, but I don't think overall at all we're going to be seeing a chance of any frost. And again, even in those low-lying areas, it's kind of an iffy situation if they get any frost at all.
Now, here's a question for you. With them taking the precipitation leaving the forecast here, when do we start to worry?
Oh, not for a while.
I didn't think so.
We're plenty,
I thought we had some time.
We're plenty damp right now. Matter of fact, the soil composition, we've been looking at less than what about 6-8% statewide, below average on subsoil as well as surface soil. So we've got a little moisture to work with. Again, I like to tell people don't rush getting on the land. If it's a little sticky, it won't be much longer. And the other thing is if you've got suitable for planting, now's definitely a good time to get it in, to take advantage of whatever moisture you do have in the soils, because we are going to be looking at a below average precipitation trend all the way through the 25th of the month. But overall, our temperatures are going to be at or slightly below normal for this time of the year. Record high in this state, incidentally, was set a year ago. 2022, 88 degrees. We talked about that a couple of days ago. Record low on this date is 29, and that was set as recently as 2020. So it got pretty chilly in the COVID year on this date. 1939 and 1946 were also 29 degrees. So it did get a little chilly. 8:51 sunset. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:14. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Jonathan, who do we have on tap?
Well, to close out our week of market reports, we're going to be talking with Gary Kaufman from Star of the West. Then we'll head over to Oppenheimer and talk with Doug Klein. All of that's ahead, but first, the weather report today has been brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
They say there's a secret to growing a great crop. At Nutrien Ag Solutions, they beg to differ. It all starts with a strong foundation, and when it comes to fertilizer, there's no question that Titan XE drives dry fertilizer performance. They've been unlocking the potential in every prill of dry fertilizer with biocatalyst technology for over a decade. Visit lpi.ag/Titan or contact your Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultant to drive your crop's potential today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Freeland Bean and Grain. We've been telling you all about the activity going on over there. As far as Dairyland seeds are concerned, yeah, they are a Dairyland seed dealer. And they do carry a full line of corn and soybean seed designed to get you a better harvest. And right now, they still do have a good in-season supply of Dairyland hybrids and Roundup Ready alfalfa. So just get a hold of Justin Varner over there for more information. Remember, Dairyland Seeds, show me the yield from your friends at Freeland Bean and Grain since 1983, where serving you is their business. Well, along with us, Gary Kaufman at Star of the West. Gary, understand that yesterday was a good day for you not to be giving the markets.
Yeah, well, today is not much better, but we do have one positive on the board today, Terry.
Was that the soybeans, did I see?
No, it's actually wheat today.
Oh, I was hoping.
Soy was yesterday.
Yeah.
Soybeans had old crop positive yesterday, and that was the only thing that finished positive yesterday. So,
Ouch. And we've got a government report coming out at noon today?
yeah, we got our May report out, and we're going to get our first look at our estimates for the upcoming crop year for the 23-24 corn and soybean. So there's a lot of estimates out and projections, I guess, and then we're going to look at current ending stocks for corn and beans, and they're expecting the ending stocks on corn to go up because exports been lagging quite a bit. So we'll see if the USDA makes some changes in that arena, but yeah, no, it's been a tough week in the grains again, Terry. I don't know. Yesterday we've seen the closes on corn the lowest since January 5th of 2022, I should say. And then soybeans, we had the lowest settlement in soybeans yesterday since last July 22nd. So yeah, we're hitting some major lows. We're actually at some really critical support levels in corn and beans. So hopefully this report today doesn't give us any more bearish news that we don't really need, but I guess we'll stay tuned here in about 13 minutes and see what they have to say. So,
well, I know that some of the lows that we had been experiencing, some of our experts were indicating that they thought that was probably about as low as we were going to go. Well, since then, everything has continued to work its way down.
You know what I always say about experts, Terry? My patented answer is they're half wrong half the time, too. So
there you go.
Simple as that. We only knew, right?
If we only knew.
But yeah, with that right now, let's call cash wheat up a dime right now, Terry. That puts the white at $5.97, the red at $5.47. New crop also up 10 at $6.12 on the white, $5.62 on the red. Cash corn currently down 4 at $5.43. New crop down 4 as well at $4.50. Cash soybeans down 8 right now at $13.58, and new crop is down 12 at $11.71.
Well, you have a good day. Have a nice weekend, Gary. We'll talk to you again on Monday, and fingers crossed on that report.
Yep, we'll review it on Monday. Thanks, Terry. You as well.
You betcha. Gary Kaufman over at Star of the West. On tap, we're
going to be talking with Doug Klein from Oppenheimer. The market report today brought to you by Schaefer and Beerline. Are you ready to upgrade to a new Ram truck for your family farm? Now is the time to order your new Ram 15, 25, or 3500. So you should see the folks at Schaefer and Beerline in Frankenmuth. They're the Great Lakes Bay's certified ag dealer, and they specialize in all models of new Ram commercial trucks and vans. Ordering is now the way to go. You can buy with confidence from Schaefer and Beerline in Frankenmuth since 1852, where family and service sells cars. Also by Thumb Bank. They've been serving agriculture for over 125 years. They've got 2 locations in Bay City, also in Cass City, Caseville, Pigeon, Bad Axe, and Marlette. Thumb Bank, where relationships are built on trust. With more on the markets, we head over to Doug Klein at Oppenheimer. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing pretty good. Give us something to smile about here, Doug.
Well, crude oil is going down just about 1%.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I guess if that's something to smile about, there you go. Consumer sentiment is at about a 6-month low. So people are starting to catch on that things aren't so rosy, or at least they're feeling like they're not so rosy. I don't know what to tell you beyond that. The precious metals are taking another little bit of a hit today. I would still say they're in a bull market, but maybe just a pullback. And wheat going up a little bit, and I would still say they're in a bear market, maybe just a little bit of a bounce there. So who knows? But anyway, here's your numbers. The July corn is 578.5, down 3 3/4. December corn 510.5, down 3 1/4. July soybeans 1398 3/4, down 6 3/4. November soybeans 1236 1/4, down 11 3/4. July wheat 634 3/4, up 7 1/2, and December wheat 663, up 6 3/4. The crude oil is 70.27, down 60 cents. Heating oil is 231.39, down 3.5 cents. Gasoline is 244.33, down 1.5 cents. Sort of kind of puts us somewhere around 310. And then natural gas is 235. That's up half a penny. Over to currencies, Canadian dollar. U.S. dollar buys $1.3541 at the border. That's up 50 ticks. The dollar buys 135.41 yen. That's also up, well, that's up 95 ticks. The euro's at 108.55. That's down 59 ticks. The dollar's at 102.59. That's up 54 ticks. Gold is at $2,016, down $4.50 an ounce. Silver's $23.94, down 37 cents. Platinum's at $1072.60. That's down $32.40.
Ouch.
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh, well, have a nice weekend.
Thanks. Yeah, you too.
All righty. Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Jonathan, remember first part of the week we were talking about crop progress?
Oh, yeah.
And we were just shocked at the crop progress on a lot of our crops, not only here in Michigan, but all around the country. Great leaps and bounds, nice weather. Well, I decided we get a hold of Andy Bernia with American Crystal Hybrids because I knew Andy would be out in the field somewhere. Andy, good morning. Where are you this morning?
Well, I'm shuffling a little bit of seed around this morning. We had a few replants, nothing too much, but shuffling a little inventory around between my guys. So a lot of planters moving today.
Boy, I guess so. Speaking of planting some seed, the latest projections I'm seeing anywhere from about the middle 70s to the middle 80s percentile of sugar beets in the ground. What are they looking like right now, Andy?
Well, as you probably know, about half of the crop got planted around that first window of April 15th, a few days in there. And those are coming along very nicely. We're seeing good stand establishment. Of course, we had subsequent rains to help bring them along, and took a little while with some of those cold temps, but seems like they've come along good. And then we had another little, maybe 20-25% of the crop got planted around April 27th window. And for the most part, those are looking pretty good as well. A few of them have some crust, so you're talking about the lack of moisture, and perhaps some of those beets could actually use a little rain to help bring them along. But I think for the most part, we're probably not too bad a shape. And then, of course, we're hoping to get the last 20-25% planted here, and I think that will happen here shortly. So overall, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Now, as far as the crop being as far along as what it is, quite a bit ahead of what it was a year ago, obviously producers, if they've got those beets coming out of the ground, the next thing that maybe they should be concerning themselves with is some of the disease issues that come along here. Like the folks at Crystal Hybrids, how are we doing with some of these newer hybrids as far as taking care of some of these disease concerns?
Well, as we've talked in the past there, the latest thing has been the new CR Plus trait from KWS, which we're integrating into all the varieties here very quickly. So we're seeing a rapid turnaround of new varieties, and that's really the Cercospora is the main issue that we deal with as we move into the summer months, particularly late summer. So that's been game-changing technology. We're able to reduce the number of sprays and effectively control the disease. So we're quite excited. I've got a group of what I'll call freshman varieties that were in the official trials last year, and we are advancing, I think, 5 of them that should be available for commercial sale next year. And that's unprecedented. I've never had that many new varieties all in one shot in 30 years. So really excited about the future. That next batch of varieties is going to be really exciting stuff.
And again, we're really excited about the crop this year. It looks like it's well underway, and hopefully Mother Nature will take care of it. And we just might get into some of those beets a little bit earlier again, late summer.
Yeah, it all depends on how the crop progresses. I think their goal is really not to start until after Labor Day, but if they have a big crop, they may have to start a little bit sooner. But the potential is very good for this crop. The sugar market is extremely strong. Projections are very good. So if we can pull together a good crop, get it harvested, store it, get it processed, the potential is there for a very, very good sugar beet year.
Andy, you have a nice weekend, okay?
Thanks, Terry. You too.
You bet. Joining us right now, Kim Weiss over at Lingle Equipment. Kim, the grass is growing pretty fast too. You got some suggestions or two how to make it get the job done quickly?
Yeah, I do, Terry. And there's an old saying, "Go big or stay home." And I've found out that I've been advertising our B series tractor, our BX series tractor, but a lot of these producers that want to make food plots for wildlife and that are looking bigger. And so our standard L series comes with a 33 or a 39 horse tractor, and I came up with a 33 horse today. It's a hydro transmission. It's got the new hybrid R14 tires on it with a front loader. A beautiful tractor. It'll do a lot of gardening work. You could put a brush hog on the back. You can put a 3-point hitch mower on the back. A lot of options there for food plot work or for whatever you want to do. And you can own that tractor for $360 or less. It's a great tractor. We have them here. The inventory is getting good now. We've got tractors, we got loaders. So if you're looking for something that you need to work around your yard or on the farm or around a ranch or for food plot work, come and see me. We're right here along I-75, just south of Zilwaukee Bridge off the Washington Road exit, or give me a call at 989-754-7801, or send me an email and I'll send it back to you at k.weiss@lingo1.com.
Kim Weiss, thanks a lot. You take care. Have a nice weekend, okay?
You too, Terry, and have a good Mother's Day to Sharon and all the mothers out there.
Thank you. You and your wife as well. Take care. Kim Weiss over at Lingle Equipment. Speaking of Mother's Day, Chuck Cervinsky over at Maple Hill Nursery. Chuck, you're geared up and ready to go, huh?
Yeah, we're rolling. Stop in and check out everything we've got over here for Mother's Day. Lots of fresh plant inventory has arrived this week again. Beautiful knockout roses, flowering shrubs and trees, just to name a few, as well as a lot of flowering patio pots, hanging baskets, just in time for Mother's Day. Lots of other gift ideas, wind chimes, garden stakes, spinners, garden gloves, and much more, and outdoor furniture galore. Many new selections coming in daily right now. Dining sets, deep seating, Adirondack chairs, rockers, and much more. And if you can't find that special something for Mom, we've always got gift cards available in any amount.
Fantastic. Chuck, you take care. Have a great day and a nice weekend.
You as well. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor.
Why do I go by Shaw? Shaw stands for skilled hands at work.
And he lives up to the name as he uses his versatile tractor
to make my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R to
do both vegetables and my flowers. It's exciting putting yourself out there, learning